Capricorn, welcome to my channel and welcome to your new reading. Messages from your spirit guide. Could be just a message, could be several messages. We'll see. It's for Capricorn Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. And as always, this reading is timeless. Whenever it finds you, there will be something that resonates. It is a general reading for the Capricorn Collective. Cross watchers, of course, always welcome. Here we go. That's not meant to be upside down. I don't do upside down readings. Reverse. No reverse here. At Elvira's Tarot. We're staying in the positive. So, we have these 8 tarot cards to look at, to interpret together, and you may get some inspiration from the colors, the images, who knows. And then we're looking at 3 oracle cards here. So, Capricorn, let's begin. We're starting you off with the 4 of Pentacles. A card of frugality, a card of guarding your material situation. So that life that you live on the material plane, of course, requires money, unless you live off-grid, but very few of us do, or Paradise Island. But most of us live in the material plane. So you're guarding your abundance, your prosperity, making sure that your financial stability and security remains as it is. Not spending recklessly, being frugal, being tight, but in a positive way. You're guarding what you have already. And that's very sensible, that's very practical, that's very realistic and pragmatic, as befits the Capricorn. So, and then we have here the Valet de Bâton, the Messenger of Wands, of course, the Page of Wands, that's what I meant to say. You'll be wondering why I have a deck in French. Well, I tried to buy the English version, which was like 3 times as expensive. So I thought, well, the images will show me which card it is, no matter what's written underneath the image. So that's the Page of Wands, the Page of Fire. You can see the fire here, we can see creativity, we can see inspiration, message coming in. Maybe regarding your financial situation. Give that a little bit of a push. Get inspired on how to crank the abundance up. Increase the financial stability. Oh, we have another messenger, the Princess of Cups. The Princess, the Page, male or female. Cups, emotions, love. So, Princess of Cups, bringing you a special cup of love. There it is. See that beautiful cup of love with the rainbow flowing out. self-love, self-care. Don't forget self-care. Whatever happens around you, things are chaotic, they may be challenging, they may be daunting, they may be difficult and demanding. Stay in the zone. Stay cool, calm, collected. Look after yourself. Make yourself the number one priority. Clear message here. The Hermit. Le Hermite. Arcus. Learning French here while I'm reading the tarot. I'm quite happy with that. So, shining their own guiding light, listening to the inner voice, going within, meditating, finding the higher self within, expanding that consciousness and that awareness. So these messages are there for your personal progress. So that you don't forget to look after yourself, that you don't forget who you're doing this all for. You and maybe others. Depends what sort of situation you're in. Of course, if you're part of a family, you will be considerate of others. But all the while, do not neglect yourself. Okay, then we move to the second part of the reading here. The very near future, 5 of Pentacles. Well, the situation is slightly improving from the 4. There is an increase of abundance. There is material growth. You're still managing the resources tightly. But you've managed to make a little increase. And there's been a change been happening in your financial situation, or will happen, as it's the near future. There will be a change for more abundance. 3 of Cups. You're celebrating something, maybe a birthday, you're being celebrated for your achievements. Friends, family, work colleagues, lovers, all got your back, supporting you emotionally, telling you how courageous you are and valuing your fearlessness and tenacity, Capricorn. The Starman, the number 1 major arcana, it is the Magician. So you have all the tools in your toolbox that you need for any challenge, no matter what it is. You're connected to your higher self, you're the master manifestor, you decide what's to do next, what's to become of you next, which path are you pursuing. It is in your hands, you are making a choice. There's the 3 of Wands you're surveying. It's very closely connected to the 3 of Cups. Celebrating, surveying together, so that you're all happy in the situation, that you know who you are, what you want, what you don't want, getting to know yourself, making those breakthroughs together, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially. And now we are moving to the oracles. The King of Fire as an oracle card rather than a tarot card. You're connecting to your fire element here. Already the messenger of fire has come to you. It's about something that you're very passionate about. deep down on the soul level, something that needs endurance, resilience, inner strength, which you have in spades. You are the Starman, you control the situation, and you have enormous support around you. Heal the ouch. Okay, we're going to have a little look in the book here. Healing the ouch. Could be to do that we're healing the past, that we're healing some sort of pain. But let's, this is the Enchanted map, Oracle. Forgiveness is the healer of the soul. Right. This is a time for great soothing of the heart, body, soul and mind, as this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now. Absolutely. Healing, connecting to the divine. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you'll be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you're being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life, and to commit to the healing path. So this is what you're obviously very passionate about, healing Mother Earth. The King of Fire, connected to the divine, through your crown chakra. There's transformation going on. The Heal the Ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. If not for the other's sake, for your sake. It's no point lingering in the past, blaming people. You need to move on. So this could be a card of, move on, move away from that which doesn't serve you anymore. Oh, and they have the beautiful owl here, the wisdom. The wisdom within, the wisdom and the knowledge that lives within you. And the owl is insight, it's a new understanding. So it's all about that forgiveness, that forgiving yourself first and foremost, then forgiving others. Your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom accumulated by years of learning lessons. Capricorn, this is now where these lessons are coming to the fore and helping you to move on and progress with your life. Well, Capricorn, what a beautiful reading. This is definitely very spiritual. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure reading for you. I'll see you next time. Until then, take very good care.